Intention and Sincerity 13. I had a thought which I wanted to share. Even though performing spiritual exercises based on the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, are praiseworthy, it is important for a Muslim to avoid engrossing themselves in spiritual exercises which are not advised in the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and avoid those done in order to obtain worldly things. This was not the behavior of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, or his companions, may Allah be pleased with them. Behaving in this manner encourages one to treat the treasury of Allah, the Exalted, like a shop where one buys worldly things from Allah, the Exalted, in exchange for some spiritual exercises. This is a highly disrespectful and insincere attitude to adopt, as the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, are not credit cards which can be used to purchase worldly things such as a child or a visa. One must instead know their place and behave as a sincere slave of Allah, the Exalted, and not act as a customer in his divine court. They should sincerely obey him by using the blessings he has granted them in ways pleasing to him. One is allowed to ask for lawful worldly things from Allah, the Exalted, in a way endorsed by the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, but must avoid other ways, as it leads to misusing the two sources of guidance and adopting a customer-type attitude towards Allah, the Exalted. The aim of the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, are to guide mankind on how to live and use their worldly blessings correctly so that they obtain peace of mind in both worlds. When one ignores this purpose and instead uses them as a credit card to purchase worldly things from Allah, the Exalted, it will only take them further from peace and right guidance, and into the hands of con artists who claim they can help others gain worldly things through spiritual exercises. Ignoring this primary function is as aimless as someone who buys a car with many features such as air conditioning, yet the car cannot be driven as it is missing an engine.